LoneAzn here, and today I'm going to briefly talk about what you guys should be bringing with you to Pokemon Regionals or pretty much any big Pokemon tournament, especially for the TCG. The first and obvious thing that you're going to want to bring with you is your deck. So just your whatever deck you're playing, just make sure you bring that with you. And then also you're going to want to make sure you bring your dice, you know, your little damage counter dice, your poison and burn markers, and your GX marker. Make sure you guys have that stuff with you, just to, even if you're not using any GX Pokemon, make sure you bring it with you. Just put it on the table, just so that way the judge has no reason to give you a match loss or anything. It'll also be a really cool mind game, because if you put it on the table, your opponent might think, okay, what GX Pokemon is he playing? A lot of people like to play just taking a Tauros into their deck, and sometimes they can just be sitting there waiting for a Tauros to come out that is never going to come out. Another thing that I highly suggest bringing if you have it. Oh wait, this is a must bring. And every player should have it. Let me grab mine real quick. I have it over here somewhere. There it is. Is your player ID. Now this is just written on an old code card that I redeemed. So basically, what it has in there is it's a 7-digit code. Yeah, it's a 7-digit number in your name. Make sure you have that with you guys when you go play in any official Pokemon sanctioned tournament. That way you can get credit for it and register for it. And then also another thing that's cool to bring, if you have it, it's not a must bring, but it's nice to have if you have it, is a playmat. I got mine right here. Pikachu playmat. If you have one, bring it, because it's nice to play on one. It's also really easy to pick up your cards off of a playmat, because most tables are really crappy and hard to pick your cards up off of. It also makes playing easier. It's cool, you know. Just bring that if you have it. Another thing that I highly recommend bringing, actually, that is also entirely optional, is your trade binder. You got a trade binder, you know, bring it with you, you know. That way you can trade with people at the event. And then also, one other thing that is a must bring is, let me just pull it out of my bag here. As I'm pulling everything out of my bag. Is that you must complete one of these. I'll probably throw it up on the screen here, and I'll throw it in the description where you guys can download this. But it's your deck list. You have to fill it out with whatever cards you're playing, how many of them, what set they're from, and also what number they are in that set. So if you're playing, let's take a random card. Let's say you're playing Lily. Okay, so Lily, the set symbol number is, see if I can get this to focus. Focus. Okay, well, anyway, so Lily's set number is 122 out of 148. So you would write how many copies of Lily you're playing here in the first column. Lily. Set number, well, you do it down here in the trainer section. You write down Lily. You write down, say you're playing 3 Lily, so you write down 3, then Lily. And then how many what set number and what, the set number and what collection number of the card that you're playing. That's the same thing with energies. You'd write down how many quantities of energy you're playing and what energy they are. And then also on the right here, it gives you a guide of the set symbols that are legal. You write your player name, your player ID number, your date of birth, and then what division you're playing in, and whether you're playing in standard or expanded. Make sure you guys have that with you. If you guys are printing this out at home, you know, if you mess up, not a big deal. Just print off a new one. If you're printing this if you're gonna print this from like work or a school or a library, I suggest printing off a few copies just in case you do mess up. That way you don't have to go back out and redo it again. Another thing that I personally bring with me is, watch me, excuse me guys. This I actually take with me everywhere I go. This is a battery bank case for my phone. It just pops onto my phone, keeps my phone charged up. Bring that with you guys, that way you can keep your phone charged. Depending upon where you're playing at, there may or not be access to outlets to charge your phone. Or if you got like one of those big battery banks, bring that with you. That's always cool to have. And then another thing I highly recommend is a water bottle. Bring a water bottle with you guys. You're going to be there for a while. You're going to get thirsty. Bring water with you guys. Drink up. Stay hydrated. Another thing that I would recommend bringing is snacks. Whether that be candy, crackers, fruit snacks, chips, whatever you fancy. Bringing that with you. And then this is a big one for me. If I can find it. I don't think I have any on my desk. But hand sanitizer. And funny story about hand sanitizer and why I bring hand sanitizer with me to big events. Or events that are outside of my normal card shop that I play at. Is that one time when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I was in high school. I went to this little local Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament at a card shop. And I went to the bathroom before the round started. And in the stall next to me, you could hear this dude, I swear to God, dropping the biggest deuce you could ever hear. Like, you heard it hit the bottom of the toilet and everything. And then I'm standing there washing my hands. He walks out of there and walks out into the shop. Doesn't even stop to wash his hands. And I'm just like, ew. And lo and behold, I go out there and I sit down at my table number, and guess who's across from me? Yep, the dude who just dropped the fat deuce in the bathroom. And I'm just sitting there, and then I did think nothing of it. We start playing, right? And then he asks to see my discard pile, and of course, I have to let him see it, right? So I start, slowly going through the cards, and he's like, "Can I touch it?" And I go, "No." He goes, "Why not?" I'm like, "I just saw you drop a deuce in the bathroom, not wash your hands, and you got brown crap in your fingernails." Well, his cuticles were brown as he's eating a bag of Doritos. I'm just like, nah, man. You ain't touching my cards. So, anyways, I bring a bottle of hand sanitizer just because in that situation, the hand sanitizer would not have helped. But, you see people go do this all the time. They wipe in their nose and stuff with their hands, and they're touching the grease on their face and stuff. Just bring hand sanitizer with you. Just be like, "Hey, homie, have some hand sanitizer," and make them wash their hands before you sit down and play with them. That's a thing you want to bring with you. It's a big thing with me. Another thing that I bring with me is headphones, just in case I have some downtime and I want to just zone out for a few minutes. I'll bring headphones with me. Another tip is, guys, when you guys research where the event is, where your regionals is being played at. In my case, it's being played at the Portland Convention Center, so I've been there before, so I know what's nearby. Just in case you do have time to go out and get food, that way you can know what's in walking distance or a quick drive to get food, whether that be a McDonald's, Burger King, Chipotle, whatever you like. Just see what's around, that way you guys can get food if there is downtime. And dress comfortably, you're going to be there for a while. Just go there, have fun, make sure you're comfortable. So yeah, guys, so make sure you bring your deck. So the most important things to bring with you guys are your deck, the deck list. Make sure you have your player ID. I write mine on a code card. It's also inside of my phone. And then your dice and markers. Those are the mandatory things you have to make sure you have with you. If you have a play mat and a trade binder, bring that with you. Make sure you have a way to make sure you have water, snacks, a way to charge your phone, and hand sanitizer. That's my big thing, hand sanitizer. Make sure I bring that with me everywhere. Because I'm not a germaphobe, it's just, people are just gross. Alright guys, till next time, peace out. Next up we got a Ninetales GX. For 2 colors, Ice Blade does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and you don't apply weakness or resistance for bench Pokemon.